Hello guys, welcome to my ref. It's me again, Paul P. For today's vlog, I'll be making Callos. It's actually my favorite dish, my brother's favorite dish, and my dad's favorite dish. I'm making it because it is actually my birthday today. And this is actually my birthday gift to myself. This is Shigetsu blue light blocking glasses, which actually helps me edit longer because it doesn't strain my eyes. And so, let's start cooking in a while because I actually started cooking yesterday. I already pre-cooked all the meats, the brisket, the pork shoulder, pork leg, tripe, ox face. I did it all because I wanted it tender and I had to cut it into small pieces so that when I saute it later, it will be easily cooked. And actually, when you eat it, it's just one bite. You can get everything in one bite. So let's start cooking. See ya. Oh yeah, chill in my ref. First, we will add in our olive oil. Yes, it's a lot of olive oil, but it is a big pot. We're basically using half the bottle on this. Okay. Then next to that, we will add in it's actually the oil from the can of chorizo de Bilbao. Look at that. Starting to sizzle already. And next we will add in our onions. Our white onions. Then our garlic. Oh, camera's fogging. And continue to saute for about a few minutes. After which, we will add in our red bell pepper and saute until the pepper is tender. Okay, our onions and bell peppers are sauteing. We'll mix this a bit, making sure that the onions and the bell peppers are fully cooked. And then we will add in our two types of chorizo. The chorizo de Bilbao from the can, Pure Foods, and our smoked chorizo. And continue stirring this until all the flavors meld together. There. Look at that. It actually turns the oil a bit on an orange hue. Okay. Okay, so now we will add in our cubed and tender brisket. Oh, it came out as one whole piece. That's how much collagen there is in that broth. Okay, I'll try and saute this, but it will eventually break up in a while when it starts to thaw. So we will now add in a bit of water to help it thaw. Actually, not thaw, it's more of dissolve. Okay. Okay, we will let this simmer, and then we will now add in our pork pata or pork leg that I also had boiled in that same broth, and it's actually very tender, and I deboned it already. And once again, it comes out as a whole block. Eventually, this will all thaw, and actually not thaw, dissolve. Sorry, it will dissolve, and it will become one homogeneous stew. Okay. Okay. See this? Told you it's going to dissolve. Now we will add in a mixture of Worcestershire and a bit of soy sauce. Make sure everything's from the bowl and stir and let it simmer. After that, we will now add in some spicy smoked paprika. I just finished my last stash of this awesome paprika. Then now we will add in our tripe, ox tripe, and ox face. And once again, we will have this dissolved in the broth. Come on, let it simmer, cover, and let it simmer. Now we will add in our last meat, which is pork shoulder. It's also been boiled and tenderized in that same broth which we used to tenderize all the other meats. Therefore, that broth is liquid gold. Continue mixing. Add in all the pork. Make sure nothing goes to waste. Okay, now we have added all our pork. We will now let it simmer. As it's simmering, we will continue ladling in more of that same broth that we used to tenderize all the meats. And we will let this simmer and reduce until it's ooey gooey good. Okay guys, so after letting it simmer, we will now add in our final ingredient, which is garbanzo beans. Look at that. It will add a bit of texture to the dish, and it's going to help thicken that broth. Just make sure that you stir it all the way from the bottom and make sure that all the garbanzo beans is spread out. Look at that. So we will now have this simmer some more and reduce, and then I'll see you in the dining room. Okay? Look at that. My favorite dish. Okay guys, after 2 days of cooking, I have finally finished making my callos. Sorry my hair is a mess. I'm sweating like hell because it's actually a very hectic time for me since I've been cooking the whole day. You know, it's actually both stressing and de-stressing for me since I love to cook. Stressing because I have a time frame to finish and I want to finish shooting, and I'm actually kind of getting hungry. So I was cooking this, I was already, my mouth was watering, and it reminds me of having Sunday lunches with my dad. Yeah. Okay, so best way to serve this is actually in a bowl with a side of baguette or any crusty bread. But since we're Filipino, I'm gonna have it with rice. Look at this, guys. I'll bring the bowl closer. Look at that. I'm gonna pour this on top like that. This has so much collagen that if I leave this alone, it's going to solidify. There. Okay. So there's my callos. Now, as I was saying, I cut it into small bits like this so that when I take a spoonful, you can get a bit of the tripe, a bit of the brisket, a bit of the pork shoulder. And yes, it's a lot of meat, and it doesn't kind of sound appealing when you say the parts of it when you're not cooking it yet, but when it comes together as a dish, it is just, I don't know how to say it. If I were given a chance to cook one last meal, say it's end of the world or something, this would be it. That's how much I love this dish. So we'll give it a try. You know what? We'll just try it as much as possible. No rice first. The garbanzos are nice and cooked. This one has a bit of pork pata and brisket on it. So succulent, so tender. it just melts in your mouth. One of the signs of a good Callos is when you're done eating, your lips will be smacking together because of the collagen. It becomes super sticky, and for me, that's the most iconic part of eating Callos. So we'll go with one bite with a bit of rice. Focus on it, focus. There it is. For me, the 2 days of cooking, this is well worth it. Okay, so it has a nice kick from the pepper and that spicy paprika. Sweet, actually it's smoked spicy paprika. It's nice. Okay, now before I end the vlog, I have to say, Kuya, happy birthday! I made your favorite dish, and happy birthday to me. And I hope in the next vlog, you guys enjoy the next episode. I'm thinking of trying to recreate that fried rice from that. I don't know if you've seen the BBC one. I'm trying to recreate that in the traditional way that I know how. Okay, so from my kitchen to yours, from my ref to yours, and from my dining to yours. Enjoy, have a great weekend, and tara kain tayo.